What's going on, guys? It's Unknown Player here, and in this video we're going to take a look at the ridiculous amount of loot I've picked up from my first King's Fall raid since the April update. A lot of people have been asking and wondering, is the raid worth it, and what kind of loot can you expect from doing the raid nowadays? So I thought I'd show you guys what kind of stuff I got from doing a full hard mode run, including the Golgoth challenge mode of course, and also how my character has progressed. I went into the raid at light level 227 and finished it at light level 332, which is pretty lucky I must say, and we're going to take a look at the kind of stuff I've picked up. So firstly, the door section, managed to get a 320 fusion rifle and a 332 ghost shell, and the ghost shell might add had incredible rolls like 32 intellect and 35 discipline, which is actually better than my current ghost shell. So I'm really impressed with the rolls on this one. I might make it my main ghost shell because that intellect and discipline are quite impressive. Now moving on to the war priest, I picked up a 320 machine gun and a 332 rocket launcher. Pretty happy with the 332 rocket launch from that. Now Golgoth, this is where it gets ridiculous. We picked up a 330 Cerus regime, also two 332 artifacts. One of those has 76 intellect and 89 discipline, and also void grenades has a chance to generate an orb. So that was incredibly lucky, and that is definitely going to be my main go-to artifact now, especially as I'm a Night Stalker. So really impressed with the rolls on that one, but we're not done yet. We've got a load more stuff. We've got 332 boots, a 332 chest, a 320 chest, and 333 gauntlets. So incredible amount of loot right there. Pretty much boosts my character to around 330 with all of that stuff. And Golgoth as a challenger mode is always my favorite because you get a load of armor pieces, so you definitely get a ton of loot that is always going to help out your character the most. So again, I can't promise that every time you'll do this you'll get as much loot as I did. I think I kind of got a little bit lucky, but this was kind of ridiculous. I got a load of stuff, and plus the exotic Cerus regime just tops it off really. So that was an incredible loot drop from Golgoth. Now moving on to the daughters, I picked up a 320 cloak and a 320 shotgun, which isn't too impressive, and then also got a 333 shotgun, which I was pretty happy with. I think I put that straight into my 1000-yard stare, so pretty happy to get that 333 special weapon. So now moving on to the final drop, and this was from Oryx himself. I picked up a 334 auto rifle, a 335 pulse rifle, a 320 auto rifle, 320 boots, and also a 320 helmet. You can tell all the 320 stuff is just the guaranteed normal mode loot, which isn't too great, but the 330 stuff is definitely where it's at, and I was really happy with especially that 335 pulse rifle, because that went straight into my Dis 47, which is now a max level. So that was a really impressive drop, and I was really happy with that. And like I said, I'll admit I got incredibly lucky. I don't think this would happen every time, and I wouldn't expect to get as lucky as I did. Most people in my fighting went up about 2 to 4 levels, and I think I was the lucky one that managed to go up 5 levels. So I did get a ton of stuff. I pretty much see it all as infusion fuel. I don't really like any of the stuff I got, and I might have got lucky with the levels of the items, but the perks were mostly about a lot of like sidearm ammo and sidearm reloads and fusion rifles and stuff like that. So I pretty much look at all the loot that I got from this as basically infusion material. Plus I don't really like the look of any of this stuff. Like the weapons are super bad, most of them anyway, and I got really bored of the whole Hive raid gear look. So I pretty much like having my own unit gear and finding some cool stuff which looks a bit different to these typical raid gear and Hive we've had for the last while. So I like to use different stuff. So I pretty much see all these things as infusion material, and I'm not really going to use many of it. It's all gone straight into my 1000 yards, my Dis, and my current Iron Banner gear. So hope you guys have enjoyed this quick look at a ton of my raid loot. Let me know in the comment section, have you guys done the challenge mode loot yet? What kind of stuff did you get? I'm really interested to know what kind of things you guys get from the challenge mode, whether I was actually that lucky or whether the stuff I got is actually pretty in line with what you're supposed to get. So leave a comment down below what kind of things have you gotten so far from the King's Fall challenge mode after the April update. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As always, got a ton more April update videos on my channel, exotics and guides and how to rank up fast tips. Make sure you check them out. I'll be linking them in the description. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Drop a like rating if you did, and I'll see you guys on the next one.